citizens transform on-street parking spots into temporary public parks. That was totally my bad. Originated by Rebar, an interdisciplinary design firm out of San Francisco, Parking Day takes place annually in September due to our region's unique climate and concurrent event opportunities. Core organizers choose November instead to reacquaint Tucsonans with the concept of taking back street space for people. Quick question: can anybody tell me when the streets were taken by people? Was that a time before the horse-drawn buggy? Was that what we're going back to? Prior to asphalt and chip sealing and things of that nature? At what point? There is no taking back the streets from their intended use. That's not taking back street space for people. Okay, it's almost as if you are going to criticize National Parking Day, you have to take a stance that you're anti-people. That's what they made to make it sound. Because I don't think I'm going to argue there's plenty of space for people. They don't need to be in the street. Yeah. This year, Parking Day is an interdisciplinary collaboration of the Living Streets Alliance. That is the anti-car lobbying group. The Sustainable City Project, the University College of Architecture, Planning and Landscape, and features the participation of local businesses, Exo Roast Company and Tap and Bottle, located near the intersection of North 6th Avenue and East 7th Street, the site of this year's Parking Day celebrations. Now, here's what's comical about this, is that National Parking Day, when it started, okay, this was done in urban areas like Los Angeles and San Francisco because they were saying they didn't have a lot of parks in the area. That was the argument. So, yeah, sure, in a downtown area, you're not going to get a lot of that because it's a downtown area, okay? So, like in Los Angeles, they decided to do this. So, for one day out of the year, they said, let's go and turn the parking spaces into parks. Well, let's put down fake grass and let's theme them, and it ends up becoming a big celebration. So, a number of years ago, Tucson did this. Tucson decided that they wanted to take part in National Parking Day because it was the progressive thing to do. So we had a big celebration, and a handful of businesses went and did this. I remember we had people driving downtown telling us about the different parking spaces and how they were set up. And they had all kinds of different people were setting up televisions in front of a little movie theater showing movies. Another place they were like hippies, you know, that looked like rejects out of an Edie Brickell video that were doing like hacky sack, you know, games and things of this nature. And, you know, it was all just this big hippie love fest in a parking lot, for crying out loud. Well, over the years, it didn't catch fire. And nobody really got involved in it. It was just kind of like, yeah, people really saw, for as progressive as Tucson is, even people went, this is kind of dumb. Those parking spots belong to cars. So now it's been reduced to like 2 little businesses that are taking part in this. This year's Parking Day will feature parklets. Parklets create cost-effective, quality mini parks that enhance business districts and green the streets. That's according to Emily Yetman, Executive Director of the Living Streets Alliance. In case you didn't know, she's kind of delusional. Cost-effective quality mini parks, you're in the street. Boy, I'm really enjoying that. Right? For the most part, unless you're watching a parade, okay, or you're at like a NASCAR race, you know, where you want to see the car go by, you know, the place you don't really want to sit back and enjoy your cup of coffee in the morning is right next to traffic.